can't believe standing that close. Standing that close, like, what if your pocket fills up with air and pulls you out? Okay, well, I was wondering where they got this photo. So this tweet says that NASA astronaut Station R. Kelly tweeted this photo of Hurricane Patricia from the ISS. So there's another picture of it right here. So you might say to yourself, what a beautiful photo. It's amazing how beautiful. You see how, incredibly picturesque and beautiful it looks. You don't see any pollution or any satellites or any stars or anything. And I've seen some strange markings in the middle of these hurricanes, which I showed you. So let's just take a look at this one. I don't know if there's strange markings in the middle, but first of all, let's take a negative image of it. And then we can zoom in here. And there are some strange markings. See these parallel marks? I'll draw a little line on the parallel marks. Actually, I'll make a layer first, so I don't have to erase it by hand. I'm going to take a little pen here. So there's a mark. There's a mark. And there's a mark, and here's a mark, and here's a mark, and there's a mark, and here's a mark. I'll just be quiet now. Here we go. Can you see some grad students with some whipped cream or something? Making this up so that astronaut Kelly, who's been in space for a year, maybe they're doing this on the ISS. They're making I'm not saying the hurricane's fake. I don't know. I'm not there. I'm saying this picture's fake. Anything that comes from NASA can almost all of it. I haven't found anything that I can't prove is fake in one way or another. So do you think that in this storm there should be straight lines? I think that these people, if they're going to make a fake hurricane, they should use some kind of tool that doesn't leave straight lines. Now, if all the straight lines were pointing the same, like say you could tell like the wind was going that way, that would be something different, although I still don't think there should be straight lines. This is JPEGing. They should have better cameras than this. Sometimes I think they rely on, we didn't have a good camera, and that's why our picture's distorted. All right, well, let's just go a little bit darker. I just want to show you that there is no variation. Oops, we got to pick the right layer. Let's pick the right layer. Okay, I just want to show you that in the background here, this is made using really modern animation where the background has no zero texture anywhere. Now, if you look at they came out with this technology, and I can't think of the name of it for right now. But if looking at NASA photos, even just, last year, it was not like this. There was, usually they used layers and they shot it underwater. But here, there are no features here to space, no matter how. Because this is reversed image, you would be able to pick up the smallest little thing. Like the other video where I showed you that the light is bouncing off the water back towards the camera. You should be able to see that. And if this was really shot in space, if you ever look up in the sky yourself, you're going to see light, and there's always light. And what they like to say is that the Earth is so bright that it blots it out. And you can see in this photo before I changed it, they did over contrast it. They made the lights very light. Rather than go through the hassle of putting the stars in the background, because it's a giant hassle. Because then they have to figure out all the angles, because someone is going to mathematically check on them, and they don't want to deal with that. So they just make up stories about how their camera can't pick up the stars. Okay, so this is the other one I showed you. Look at all these lines here. I already showed you this one. It's the one before the last one that I showed you, but I didn't. Sorry about the microphone. I know I listened to this in the editing thing, and I don't understand what the deal is, because when the mic, it's not that old of a microphone. These straight lines, see this one? Sorry, it doesn't seem right for there to be lines like this. It looks like they took, you know, like a comb or something, and they swirled it all around and then smoothed it out and fluffed it up. But they left some marks in there. Okay, here's a tweet watch. You probably don't recognize this guy, BS Latin. And he just came into my feed because Barack Obama follows him. So I thought, well, if Barack Obama follows him, maybe he has his things gematria too. This picture terrifies me, which I didn't do yet. Or this one, wow, this hurricane in Mexico looks bad. So I did that one. And it has a 1, 2, 3, 3, 2, 1 anagram in it. Just like the Back to the Future movies, just like Oregon, just like the Pope codes. What are the odds? So this hurricane is also a 1, 2, 3, 3, 2, 1 count up, and it is on a 9. It is on a 923. Now, if we go back to the Simpsons 266 episode, 266, the 266th day is 923. If we go back there are tons of 1, 2, 3, and 3, 2, 1 numbers on that episode too. So this is just part and parcel of this event, and this event is going to keep rolling forward. I have a feeling after studying this, especially today, realizing that today is another 923, we're going to keep on having more and more 923s. We have to look at the clock and figure out which days are 923s using whatever code that these guys use. So it's important to probably realize that the 385 that he was referring to, the 123 was in the 123 anagram was in the English gematria, but he used this archon number 385. I didn't realize it was an archon number. The dragons, the horned beast, one Christ, Rosh Hashanah, this code to get to the 123, or the 123 anagram, because it doesn't have to be in order, as far as I'm figuring out now. All right, well here everything's kind of too big to see with the 231, but this is the date today. This is why Obama follows this guy. Not only is it a 123 count up number, but this is this is how most places in the world write the date today, October 10th. So, wow. I don't know who this guy is, but he's an insider. So I'm not going to put his name in the, I'm not going to call him out at all because I don't want to deal with him. Okay, let's look at this though. All right, so while we're waiting for that to load, I just wanted to go back over. Is it weird to you that this Hurricane Patricia equals Pope Francis? It still is kind of gnawing at me. I'm like, that is just weird. All right, well, this picture terrifies me. From that tweet equals Pythagorean numerology, which makes sense. All right, well, I found a few connections, but it wasn't really worth dragging you through that. So we'll just stay here with this tweet. Wow, this hurricane looks bad, by this guy who Barack Obama follows, and it has the date in it. That happens a lot. That happens a lot in the news. So maybe he copied it from the news.